In this project, we're going to continue exploring the idea of image making and representing an apple in Illustrator. And we're going to do this time through the elements of art: line, shape, form, space, value, color, texture, type, scale, and figure and ground. So the first step we're going to do is actually create our document. So we're going to go File, New, and make sure you follow these specific steps. All right, so we're going to want to make sure we set this as 10 artboards because you're going to be making 10 separate pieces of artwork, representations of the apple, one for each one of these elements of art. You're going to create the size as custom. Just put in 5 and then you can tap to 5 and it'll automatically set that as inches. Don't worry about CMYK or the raster effects or any of that. Just leave this alone. Just make sure you set number of artboards as 10, the width is 5, height is 5, and click OK. You'll then see your document, and you'll see that you have your 10 artboards. You're going to want to go to your artboard panel, and if you don't see that, go to Window, and then open the panel for the artboards here, and you'll see it's right here. Mine's checked because mine's open. But say it wasn't open, then I say, I don't see the artboard panel, then I go Window, Artboards. Now, the artboard panel is very useful because this allows us to navigate through our document much easier because you just double click and it'll take us to the artboard. But right now, they're all labeled as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This doesn't help us, especially when we're going to be exporting. We're going to want to have these as specific names. So what you're going to be doing, your next step is going to be going through the different artboards and you're going to title them the different elements of art. So you're going to start with line, and you can go and double click, and then you're going to go shape, you continue on, form, space, value, and so on. So now I'm going to give you the list of all those different elements of art. They'll be listed on our learning management system, and you're just going to label them. And one of the reasons I'm going to have you do this is so when you're actually watching the video for that specific element of art, all you need to do is double click on that artboard, right? So if I'm going to be working in space, I just double click and it'll take me to that specific artboard. So when you're actually using this document, make sure you're doing that. Now, again, one of the most important things you can do is once you've created your document, you're going to be saving it. You want to save it right after you create it and you want to save it along the way. So now you go File, Save, and I want you to save this in your folder as Apples to Apples. All right, all you have to do is save as Apples to Apples. Make sure you put it in your document and then click Save. Don't worry about any of this and then click OK. So now I want you to go and do that.